Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to Promotech. Thanks for tuning in. The Galaxy S26 Ultra leaks look simple on paper, but they quietly change how Samsung wants you to use your phone for the next 3 to 4 years. This isn't about chasing bigger numbers. It's about control, consistency, and who Samsung is really building the Ultra for going forward. Let's dive right into the video, because once you connect these dots, the S26 Ultra starts to feel less like an upgrade and more like a strategy shift. The first leak that deserves real attention isn't the 200MP number itself, it's the jump to an f/1.4 aperture. Side by side, the S25 Ultra's f/1.7 lets in noticeably less light. That difference sounds tiny, but in real use it changes night shots, indoor video, and even shutter stability. Samsung isn't just chasing brighter photos here, they're reducing reliance on aggressive software correction. Fewer fake shadows, less sharpening, more natural motion. That tells us Samsung knows people are tired of AI-looking photos, even if they don't say it out loud. Then there's the telephoto move that almost no one is talking about. Going from f/3.4 to f/2.9 is massive for zoom photography. This is Samsung admitting that zoom photos have been impressive but inconsistent. More light at distance means fewer shaky frames, faster focus, and better video zoom at night. Quietly, this also suggests Samsung wants the Ultra to be a creator's camera, not just a tourist zoom flex. The benefit here isn't specs, it's reliability. Now here's the uncomfortable part. The 16GB RAM option is staying, even during a global RAM shortage. That's not generosity, that's positioning. Samsung is drawing a clear line between the Ultra and everything below it. More RAM isn't about today's apps. It's about on-device AI, longer software lifespans, and keeping the phone smooth in year 3 and 4. The loss? Expect pricing pressure. Samsung wouldn't protect this tier unless it planned to justify it hard. And this is where things connect. Wider apertures reduce processing load. More RAM absorbs heavier AI tasks. Samsung is quietly building a phone that does more locally, less in the cloud. That's better for privacy, speed, and battery stability. And it hints at how future Galaxy devices will behave once AI features stop being optional. Quick side note, this actually ties into why a lot of people I know are using tools like Walrus lately. As phones get more powerful, people want smarter ways to organize files, media, and workflows without relying on 10 different apps. Walrus fits into that shift. Fewer layers, more control. The same direction Samsung seems to be heading with the Ultra. Also, real talk for a second. Over 70% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. If you enjoy breaking down tech beyond surface-level specs and actually understanding why companies make these moves, subscribing isn't about supporting me. It's about joining a detail-obsessed community that sees the bigger picture before the marketing does. The S26 Ultra leaks don't scream innovation, but they whisper intent. Samsung is prioritizing consistency, creator trust, and long-term performance over flashy gimmicks. And once you notice that pattern, it raises a bigger question about what Samsung is quietly preparing us for next year and beyond. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.